Think about it. How much driving have you done this pandemic? Do you still commute to your job? Do you typically drive further than the grocery store or the mall? And how much are you paying for coverage? Earlier this week, class action lawsuits were filed in Nevada against 10 major auto insurance companies, saying the companies charged excessive premiums amid the pandemic by failing to account for a drop in driving and crashes, as reported by ABC News. Of course, things are run a little differently here in Michigan.
It's certainly something that a lot of states are dealing with right now, but here in Michigan, a lot of the companies gave refunds throughout the year to their clients, or if they weren't doing that, they tried to reinvest in their communities by supporting restaurants and doing other things like that.
Now, because of the Michigan Essential Insurance Act, a lot of companies couldn't manipulate their price for 2020, but some companies were able to figure out some rebate deals.
Other insurance companies simply said, okay, for the month of April or May or both of them, let's give back 15% of someone's premiums. Refunds turned out to be, somewhere in the $20, $30, $40 range.
Hearing that, maybe now's a good time to start shopping around. Now, more ideas for Michiganders who aren't driving very far these days. Modify the coverage that you have. If you're a two-car family and you're only using one car, consider putting that other car in storage. You can also look into increasing your collision deductible.
You know your schedule and how often you're driving more than the insurance company does. So if you want to put some of that risk on your plate instead of the insurance companies and keep some premium dollars in your pocket, another coverage that a lot of people have that is something to consider whether it's necessary or not is rental reimbursement coverage, because that's going to help pay for a rental car if you get into a car accident and your vehicle needs to be in the shop to be repaired. Well, if a family has two vehicles and both spouses are working remotely, they probably always have an extra vehicle.
Grand Rapids-based insurance agent Derek Bohr says right now is a good time to consider taking on more risk in regard to the smaller coverage and putting more of your insurance budget into liability coverage. In Grand Rapids, Sarah Makuta, 13 on your side.